Well, you need an inspection because OSHA requires it. OSHA 1910-184 states on a periodic basis you'll have your alloy chain slings inspected, but to take it one step further, ASME B30.9 has different requirements for all the different types of slings you have. You need to have the visual inspection with documentation of your slings within your facility. Our documentation that we provide actually meets or exceeds all of the requirements within ASME B30.9. Well, competent and qualified are kind of one and the same, just different terminologies between OSHA and ASME. Designated means the organization has chosen you to perform the service. Qualified and competent means you're capable of performing that service. What we do at Mozilla is they actually send our employees through a certified inspector course via ITI. They're an accredited institution that can actually certify an individual, which is much different than just going to a generic training session that you might leave with a certificate. Well, I think the best defendable position is that you selected the correct party that is qualified or competent to do your inspection and that they can validate it. How are you going to defend your decision to have designated somebody to do your inspection? Obviously, the worst case is that you cannot back any of that up. Using a guy that you just hired in who says, he's a maintenance guy and he can do anything is not going to be your best course of creating that position. We look at it twofold. It is absolutely their responsibility, but what we do is we keep all the records on file in numerous places so that when a customer does call and say, hey, you were here 6 months ago and I misplaced my report, can you send it to me real quick? We can usually have it there within minutes. I've been using this for 20 years. I made it myself, it's fine. Or our millwright team made this, and we're certified welders. Our engineering team did this. But what people have to understand is that ASME has specific requirements as to how below-the-hook devices are designed, fabricated, documented via drawings, and proof tested and certified. And then that's our job as the expert to prove why we can make the statements that we just made and bring them into understanding of what is actually the issue. If it's a large enough customer, organizations generally have contracts where it might be written in that you would receive an inspection for free. I personally don't like the word free because it carries no value. There's always a cost to somebody. That's where you really want to dig in, is ask the question, am I receiving what I'm not paying for? Which is why we have to work so hard to inform the customers that here's the definition of qualified and competent. And how do we meet those requirements? You can then take that information and ask the people who are proposing to do this for free, are you meeting these requirements? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, the best defendable position is what you can back up in a court of law. The way we like to approach it is, hey, anything you want to do with us after the fact is a tremendous bonus. But what we're here to do right now is only your inspection, and that's it. You may need to replace some slings, you may need to repair them, etc. If you do it with us, great. If not, here's your report. OSHA's happy, internally you're happy. Call us when you need us.